4 people in my family: my mother, my father, my older sister, and me. My sister's name is Lily. She is 27 years old. She is beautiful, smart, and confident. Everyone likes her. People always smile when they see her. People always say good things about her. I'm different from Lily. I'm quiet. I do not talk too much. I like simple things. I like reading books. I like walking alone. I like listening to music. I do not like big groups. I do not like loud places. Sometimes I feel shy when I talk to new people. We live in a small house. Our house is not new, but it is warm and clean. It has 3 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, and 1 living room. The kitchen is my favorite place. It smells like food and home. My mother cooks every day. She is a very good cook. Her food is always delicious. Every morning, I wake up at 7. I help my mother in the kitchen. I make tea. I cut vegetables. I clean the table. My mother smiles at me, but she does not say much. She is always busy. She is always thinking about something. Lily wakes up later than me. She wakes up at 8, or sometimes 9. She walks into the kitchen slowly. Her hair is always perfect. Her clothes are always nice. My mother looks at her and smiles brightly. "Good morning, Lily," my mother says. "Good morning, Mom," Lily says with a sweet voice. My mother quickly makes breakfast for her. Eggs, bread, and fresh juice. She puts everything on the table for Lily. I sit at the table too. I eat the same food, but something feels different. My mother looks at Lily more. She talks to Lily more. She asks Lily many questions. How is your work? Are you tired? Do you need anything? Lily smiles and answers. They laugh together. I sit quietly. I listen. No one asks me these questions. Sometimes my mother looks at me and says, "Emma, eat faster. You will be late." That is all. After breakfast, I go to work. I work in a small bookstore. The bookstore is near my house. I walk there every day. The walk takes about 15 minutes. I like my job. It is quiet. It is peaceful. I work with books all day. Books are my friends. The owner of the bookstore is kind. Her name is Mrs. Brown. She is old, but she is very kind to me. She smiles at me every day. "Good morning, Emma," she says. "Good morning," I say. I help customers find books. I clean the shelves. I read when there are no customers. It is a simple job, but I like it. Lily works in a big company. She has an office job. She wears nice clothes. She uses a laptop. She meets many people. She always looks busy and important. Every evening we all come home. My father comes home at 6. He works very hard. He looks tired, but he smiles when he sees us. "Hello, everyone," he says. "Hello," we say. We sit together for dinner. My mother cooks many dishes. The table is full of food. It looks beautiful. But again, something feels different. My mother puts more food on Lily's plate. "Eat more, Lily. You need energy," she says. She looks at me and says, "Emma, that is enough for you." I feel strange, but I say nothing. During dinner, my father talks about his day. Then he asks Lily about her work. Lily talks a lot. She talks about her office, her boss, her friends. Everyone listens to her. Everyone smiles. I want to talk too. I want to share my day. I want to say something about the bookstore, about a new book I read, about a nice customer, but no one asks me. So I stay quiet. After dinner, Lily sits with my mother in the living room. They watch TV together. They laugh together. Sometimes they talk for a long time. I go to my room. My room is small but comfortable. I have a bed, a table, and a small lamp. I sit on my bed and read a book. But sometimes I do not read. Sometimes I just sit and think. I think about my family. I think about my mother. I love my mother very much. She takes care of us. She works hard every day. She cooks, cleans, and helps everyone. But sometimes I feel something in my heart. It is a small feeling, a quiet feeling, a sad feeling. I feel like my mother loves Lily more. I do not know why I feel this way. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am just thinking too much. But I see small things every day. When Lily smiles, my mother smiles back bigger. When Lily talks, my mother listens carefully. When Lily needs something, my mother helps her quickly. But when it is me, things are different. One day, I come home from work. I feel very tired. My head hurts. My body feels weak. I walk slowly into the house. My mother is in the kitchen. "Mom, I don't feel well," I say. She looks at me for a second. "Go to your room and rest," she says. Then she goes back to cooking. I feel a little sad, but I say nothing. I go to my room and lie down. A few minutes later, Lily comes home. "Mom, I am so tired today," Lily says loudly. My mother quickly walks to her. "Oh, Lily, sit down. I will make tea for you," she says. I hear everything from my room. I close my eyes. My heart feels heavy. That night, I cannot sleep well. I turn in my bed again and again. My mind is full of thoughts. Why is it like this? Why does Mom treat us differently? Is it true? Or is it just me? The next day, I try to be more positive. I tell myself, "No, Emma, your mother loves you. You are just overthinking." I smile. I help my mother more. I try to talk more at dinner, but still, the same feeling stays in my heart. It does not go away. One evening, something small happens, but that small thing changes everything inside me. That evening, my mother brings 2 pieces of cake. One is big, one is small. She gives the big piece to Lily. She gives the small piece to me. She smiles at Lily and says, "This is your favorite." Then she looks at me and says, "This is enough for you." I look at the cake in my hand. I try to smile, but inside, something breaks a little. That night, I sit alone in my room. I look at myself in the mirror, and for the first time, I say it out loud, very quietly. I think, Mom loves Lily more than me. That night, I do not sleep well. I lie in my bed and look at the ceiling. My room is dark and quiet. I hear the clock on the wall. Tick, tick, tick. The sound is slow, but it feels loud in my head. I close my eyes, but my mind does not stop. I think about the cake. a small thing, just a piece of cake. But it is not only about the cake. It is about many small things, every day, every moment. I turn to my side. I hold my pillow. I feel a little pain in my chest. It is not a strong pain, but it is always there. Quiet, deep. In the morning, I wake up early again. I go to the kitchen. My mother is already there. She is making breakfast. "Good morning, Mom," I say. "Good morning," she says, but she does not look at me. I stand there for a moment. I want to say something. I want to talk about how I feel, but the words do not come. So I stay quiet again. I help her in the kitchen. I cut vegetables. I make tea. Everything is the same as always. Then Lily comes in. "Good morning," she says with a bright voice. My mother turns quickly. Her face changes. She smiles warmly. "Good morning, Lily," she says. I look at them. I see the difference again. It is small, but it is clear. At breakfast, I try something new. I try to talk. "Mom, yesterday at the bookstore, But before I finish, Lily starts talking. "Mom, my boss said I did a great job yesterday." My mother looks at Lily with happy eyes. "Really, that is wonderful," she says. They start talking. They laugh. My words stop in my mouth. I look down at my food. I feel invisible. After breakfast, I go to work. I walk slowly today. The sky is gray. The air feels heavy. At the bookstore, Mrs. Brown sees me. "Emma, are you okay?" she asks. I try to smile. "Yes, I am okay." But she looks at me carefully. "You look sad today," she says softly. Her voice is kind. It makes my heart feel warm and also weak. I want to tell her everything, but I am not ready. So I say, "Just a little tired." She nods. "Take it easy today." I work quietly. I clean shelves. I help customers. I try to focus on books. Books are simple. Books do not hurt me. Around noon, a little girl comes into the store with her mother. The girl is happy. She runs to the children's books. "Mom, look! I like this one," she says. Her mother smiles and walks to her. "That's nice, sweetheart," she says. They sit together. They read the book. They laugh. I watch them from far away. My chest feels tight again. I look away. In the evening, I go home. I open the door slowly. I hear voices in the living room. My mother and Lily are talking. I stand near the door. I do not go in yet. "I am so proud of you, Lily," my mother says. My heart stops for a second. "I always knew you would do something big." Lily laughs. "Thank you, Mom." I wait. I wait to hear my name. But I hear nothing. I walk into the room. They stop talking. "Oh, Emma, you are home," my mother says. "Yes," I say. Dinner is ready. We sit at the table. Today I feel different. I feel something growing inside me. It is not just sadness now. It is something stronger. Maybe courage. During dinner, I look at my mother. Mom, I say slowly. She looks at me. Yes? My hands feel cold. My heart beats fast. I take a deep breath. Do you love Lily more than me? The room becomes very quiet. My father looks at me. Lily stops eating. My mother looks surprised. What are you saying? She asks. My voice shakes a little, but I continue. I feel like you care more about Lily. You talk to her more. You help her more. You look happier with her. My eyes feel wet. I try my best, Mom. I help you. I don't complain, but I feel like I'm not important. Silence. Long silence. My mother puts down her spoon. Emma, that is not true, she says. But it feels true, I say. My voice is quiet but strong. I see it every day. My mother looks uncomfortable. You are overthinking, she says. You are too sensitive. Her words hit me like cold water. Too sensitive. Again. I look down. I am not trying to hurt you, I say. I just want to understand. Lily speaks now. Emma, Mom loves both of us, she says. You should not think like this. I look at her. She looks calm. Maybe she does not see it. Maybe she does not feel it. But I do. I am not trying to fight, I say. I just want to feel loved the same way. My father finally speaks. Emma, he says gently, your mother loves you. She just shows it in a different way. Different way. I hear these words, but they do not help, because I do not feel that love. My mother stands up. I don't want to talk about this, she says. I am tired. She takes the plates and walks to the kitchen. The conversation ends, just like that. I sit there, very still. My hands are on my lap. My heart feels empty. I thought speaking would help. I thought things would change. But nothing changes. That night, I go to my room again. I sit on my bed. I do not cry. I feel quiet. Too quiet. I look around my room, my small bed, my books, my lamp. This is my space. But suddenly, it does not feel like home. I whisper to myself, maybe I need something new. The next day, I go to work again. But something inside me is different now. I am still quiet. But I am also thinking about my life, thinking about my future, thinking about a place where I feel seen, where I feel heard, where I feel loved. For the first time, I ask myself a question. Can I be happy somewhere else? And that question stays with me all day. That question stays in my mind for many days. Can I be happy somewhere else? At first, I feel scared of this thought. I have always lived with my family. This house is my home. My mother is here. My father is here. Lily is here. But at the same time, something inside me feels tired, very tired. Every day feels the same silence, the same feeling, the same pain. I go to work. I come home. I eat. I stay quiet. I go to my room. I am living, but I am not really living. One afternoon, I sit in the bookstore. There are no customers. The shop is very quiet. I hold a book, but I am not reading it. I am thinking again. Mrs. Brown walks to me. "Emma," she says gently. I look up. "Yes?" She sits next to me. "You have been quiet these days," she says. "More quiet than usual." I smile a little. "I'm always quiet." She smiles too. "Yes, but now you look heavy, like you carry something in your heart." Her words are soft, but they are true. I look at my hands. For a moment, I think about staying silent again. But this time, I do not. I feel not important. I say slowly. Mrs. Brown listens carefully. "In my family," I continue, "I feel like I am not seen. My mother loves my sister more. I try to be good, but it is never enough." My voice becomes weaker. "I feel small." Mrs. Brown does not speak right away. She thinks for a moment. Then she says, "Emma, you are not small." I look at her. "You are kind. You are hardworking. You are gentle. These things are important," she says. I feel something warm in my chest. But why does my mother not see that? I ask. Mrs. Brown sighs softly. "Sometimes people do not know how to show love equally," she says. "Sometimes they do not see what is in front of them." I listen carefully. "But that does not mean you are not valuable," she continues. "It only means they do not understand." Her words stay in my heart. For the first time, I think, maybe the problem is not me. That evening, I walk home slowly. The sky is orange. The sun is going down. The air is cool. I stop for a moment and look at the sky. It is beautiful. But I realize something. I never stop like this before. I never look at the sky. I never think about myself. I always think about my family, about my mother, about trying to be enough. But what about me? What do I want? That night, I sit in my room again. But this time, I do not feel only sadness. I feel something new, a small strength. A small voice inside me says, "You can change your life." I take a deep breath. Then I do something I have never done before. I open my laptop. I search for rooms to rent. My hands shake a little. This feels big. This feels scary. But also, it feels right. I see many small apartments. Some are expensive. Some are far away. But then I find one. A small room. Simple. Cheap. Not far from the bookstore. I look at the pictures again and again. My heart beats fast. Can I really do this? I whisper. The next day, I call the number. A woman answers. "Hello?" "Hi, I am calling about the room," I say. We talk for a few minutes. She sounds kind. "You can come and see the room tomorrow," she says. "Okay," I say. After the call, I sit very still. It is real now, very real. The next day, after work, I go to see the room. It is small, very small. There is a bed, a table, and a window. The walls are white. The place is quiet. It is not beautiful, but it feels peaceful. I stand in the room. I imagine myself here, alone, free, no comparisons, no quiet pain, just me. I like it, I say. The woman smiles. You can move in next week. Next week. Everything is moving so fast. That night, I go home. I look at my family. My mother is cooking. Lily is on her phone. My father is watching TV. Everything looks normal, but I feel different now. I sit at the table. Mom, I say. She looks at me. Yes? My voice is calm. I found a room, I say. I want to move out. Silence. Everyone looks at me. What? My mother says. I want to live on my own, I repeat. Why? She asks. I take a deep breath. Because I need space. I need to understand myself. I need to feel okay. My mother looks upset. You are overreacting again, she says. No, I say quietly. I am not. Lily looks surprised. Emma, you don't have to do this, she says. I look at her. Maybe you don't understand, I say gently, but I need this. My father speaks. Are you sure? He asks. I nod. Yes. My mother shakes her head. This is not necessary, she says. You have a home here. I look at her. Yes, but I don't feel at home. My words are soft, but they are true. The room becomes quiet again. No one speaks. That night, I pack my things slowly. My clothes, my books, my small lamp. Every item feels important. Every item is mine. I look around my room one last time. This room saw my sadness, my silence, my thoughts. But now, I am leaving. A few days later, I stand at the door with my bag. My father hugs me. Take care, he says. I will, I say. Lily hugs me too. Call me, okay? She says. Okay, I reply. Then I look at my mother. She stands there, quiet. She does not hug me. She only says, do what you want. Her voice is cold. My heart hurts a little, but I do not stop. I open the door. I step outside. The air feels different, fresh, new. I take a deep breath. For the first time in a long time, I feel something light, something free. I walk away from the house, not fast, not slow, just steady. I do not look back, because this time, I am choosing myself. The first night in my new room feels very quiet. Too quiet. I sit on the bed and look around. The walls are white. The room is small. There is only a table, a chair, and my bag on the floor. No family voices, no TV sound, no footsteps in the hallway. Just silence. At first, the silence feels strange. I feel a little scared. I hug my pillow and lie down. I look at the ceiling. My mind is full of thoughts again. Did I make the right choice? Will I be okay alone? I turn to my side. I close my eyes. Then I remember something Mrs. Brown said. You are not small. I take a deep breath. I am not small, I whisper. Slowly, my body relaxes. That night, I sleep. Not perfectly, but peacefully. The next morning, I wake up early. The sunlight comes through the window. It touches my face softly. I open my eyes and smile a little. This is my room, my space, my life. I stand up and stretch my arms. I feel light. I feel calm. I make a simple breakfast, bread and tea. I sit at the small table and eat alone. But this time, I do not feel lonely. I feel quiet in a good way. After breakfast, I walk to work. The road is the same, but I feel different. I notice small things, the trees, the birds, the sky. I feel present. At the bookstore, Mrs. Brown smiles when she sees me. Good morning, Emma, she says. Good morning, I reply with a real smile. You look better today, she says. I feel better, I answer. And it is true. Days pass. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, then 2 weeks. Life becomes simple again. But now it is my simple life. I wake up. I go to work. I come home. I cook. I read. I rest. I also try new things. One evening, I walk past a small cafe. I stop and look inside. People are sitting, drinking coffee, talking softly. I take a deep breath and go in. It feels new. It feels a little scary. But I like it. I sit alone. I order tea. I watch people. I think about my life. I realize something important. I am not invisible here. I exist. And that is enough. After a few weeks, something changes again. But this time, it is different. It is not pain. It is understanding. One Sunday morning, my phone rings. It is my father. Hello, Emma, he says. Hi, Dad, I reply. His voice is gentle. How are you? He asks. I am okay, I say. I am doing well. I am glad, he says. There is a small pause. Your mother, she misses you, he says slowly. My heart moves a little. Really? I ask. Yes, he says. She does not say it directly, but I can see it. I stay quiet. Then he says, Can you come home for dinner this week? I think for a moment. My heart feels soft. Okay, I say. I will come. That evening, I feel nervous. I stand in front of my old house. Everything looks the same. But I am not the same. I take a deep breath and knock on the door. My father opens it. Emma, he says with a smile. Hi, Dad. I walk inside. Lily runs to me and hugs me. I missed you, she says. I missed you too, I reply. Then I see my mother. She stands in the kitchen. She looks at me. For a moment, no one speaks. Then she walks to me slowly. Emma, she says. Her voice is soft. I look at her. I made your favorite food, she says quietly. My heart feels warm. Thank you, I say. We sit together for dinner. At first, it feels a little awkward. But then we start talking, slowly, gently. After dinner, my mother comes to me. "Can we talk?" she asks. I nod. We sit in the living room. She looks at her hands. I did not know you felt this way, she says. I listen. "I thought you were strong, quiet, independent," she continues. "I thought you did not need as much attention." Her words are honest. But I was wrong, she says. I feel something in my chest. I am sorry, Emma. My eyes become wet. This is the first time. She says sorry. I never wanted you to feel less, she says. I love you, both of you. I take a deep breath. I just wanted to feel it, I say softly. She nods. I understand now, she says. We sit in silence for a moment. Then she gently holds my hand. It is a small touch, but it means a lot. I smile.